Hello friends, this is Ricky Chadha from Astro Healer. Now finally, the planet Mars is taking a transit on the 26th of February into the sign of Capricorn. Capricorn, whenever Mars transit into the sign, Mars gets exalted. Mars is a planet which indicates in your horoscope your sibling, especially your brothers. It talks about military personnel, military actions, engineers, surgeons, uh, blood in war, destruction, violence, and property. Mars is considered to be in a good position if it is placed in your third, sixth, and 11th house. Wherever Mars is positioned in your horoscope, it has three dishti or aspects. From wherever it is sitting, it looks at the fourth house, seventh house, and the eighth house. Mars is a planet which creates a Mangal Yog or Mangal Dosh in your horoscope whenever it is placed in your Lagna chart in the 12th, 1st, 4th, 7th, and the 8th house. This is a very hot planet and it is transiting into the sign of Capricorn from Sagittarius. The very next day, 27th, you will see Venus also, as I already made a video, Venus is also just going hand in hand. So 26th February, Saturday, it would transit into the sign of Capricorn at around Indian Standard Time. It is 14:46. So it's 2 p.m. and 45 minutes. This planet or this transit, I would say, will do wonders to few people, few rashis, few lagnas. Mars in the sign of Capricorn will also be into a conjunction with Saturn. This is called as Mangal Shani Yuti. Now see, whenever Mars and Saturn are together, first of all, let me tell you one thing. There are many people writing a comment in my thing saying that I am trying to create fear. I really don't understand why do people come out and say that I am trying to, when you speak something that may, I'm using the word may take place, may happen. So that way you have to even try to tell the meteorological department also that why are you trying to create fear when you say that a storm is approaching. Sometimes the storm doesn't approach. But we are, whatever we have, we can see, whatever we have learned, whatever we have given time, devotion to a subject, we are just trying to tell you. I personally believe there's something called as precautionary measures also in life. And why do you think that I am sitting in some other planet? Am I not the part of this world? Is my family not involved into it? It is. Anyway, so Mangal Shani Yuti, which is we created after the 26th, is actually not considered to be auspicious. Now, why? Because if you look into the past history, whenever they have conjuncted, and it will have a very close conjunction on the 7th of April. When they come together, it affects countries, the world at large, and also the 12 zodiac sign as well, lagnas as well. It is believed that this combination can cause war, dispute, tension, accidents, and so on. It takes a lot of hard work to build a career, and this conjunction is not considered to be good. So if you have a conjunction, a Mars and Saturn in your horoscope, it will become a task for you to achieve whatever you have to achieve. That does not mean you will not achieve. You will achieve, but you have to put a little extra effort. It can lead to severe problems like accidents, surgeries, health issues, and so on. Anyway, now this conjunction is happening. Now you may say, okay, it is in the news that something is happening in Ukraine and Russia. Okay, this what I have prepared, all these zodiac sign. Believe me, I don't believe in lying with people. I must have done this at least 25 to 26 days prior. Okay, because I keep my notes ready for all the upcoming events. I don't do it on the 11th hour. I don't believe in that. Fine. Anyway, so let us now look at Lagna as well as Moon both. I have been telling you, I have made a video, I have requested you that please look at your sign from the Lagna as well as from the Moon both together. I pay more attention towards Lagna, but I do not ignore the Moon Rashi also. I have given you the reason, I have explained to you in so many videos, and still the comment comes that what should we do? Forget about the sun sign. Sun sign has got nothing to do over here. This is Vedic astrology. Fine? Thank you. So let's start with the first sign, first Lagna, Aries. So friends, for the sign of Aries, see the Lord of your first house, the Lagnish, and the Lord of your 8th house is now transiting in your 10th house. 10th house speaks about your profession, your career, your name, fame, and so on. I can see success in all your efforts now. Still, because Saturn is also with Mangal, you may not be contented with the achievement. You may get all, but you will have that greed to have more. You will get respect, you will get recognition at workplace also. You may, yes, face some challenges as well at workplace. Financially, the situation will be stable and comfortable for you. Still, it is advised that you make your financial investments or huge purchases to be avoided, in fact. So you should not make financial investment or huge purchases. Your love life seems to be happy, enjoyable, and you can see relationship growing. If you are married, then you may enjoy with your life partner. You may go out to some different locations, or maybe on a long drive, and it's going to be quite a romantic period for you. This is a very good period even to, if you're planning for a baby, then I see that your wife may conceive. Students, I would advise to put sincere effort, again because Mangal and Shani Yuti is Mars and Saturn, talks about your efforts if you want to get a desired result. Health-wise, the period may cause some concern due to maybe fatigue or you are exerting too much. If you are already suffering of blood pressure, take care of yourself or may go for a health checkup. Next sign is Taurus. Now for Taurus, the Lord of your 12th and the 7th house shall be having a yuti with a conjunction with Saturn in your 9th house. Now, 9th house is your fortune, luck, spirituality, higher studies, foreign travel, and your some astrologers believe it's a house of your father, but I consider 10th house as as our father. Fatherly figure or your guru or mentor is looked from the 9th house. Anyway, there would be inflow of income for you. You may also take or go for a long journey. Good chances to go to foreign land. It's a good time to earn profit if you are into business, and your status in society also will increase. Atmosphere at workplace may become a little challenging for you, and you might have to accept some unfavorable changes at your workplace. You have to adjust or compromise. Transfer to a different location also is possible. Love life will continue to be moderate, and uh, your partner might not understand your emotions, so that will disturb you a little. Married couple may have some issues, so it's advised to be a little, little precautions has to be taken. Health wise, the period, yes, is not good for your father. Okay, hence do not take do take good care of your father's health. You yourself also would be under some stress, so meditation yoga is advised for you. Next sign is Gemini. Gemini, the lord of your 6th house and your 11th house, is having a conjunction with Saturn in your 8th house. Now, 8th house is of occult. It's about sudden loss, sudden gain, and inheritance. It's a house of transformation. It's a house where you can look that money is coming without effort. That means unearned money also comes through this. Now, financially, I would say it is advised to avoid any investment as you may incur some losses. If you have already invested money in the past, it will turn out to be good. It will give you good profit. Career wise, I see that this phase would be a little tough for you, especially job front. You may have some obstacles. Avoid long journeys and keep distance from any kind of legal issues. Don't get into any legal hassles. In your professional life, you should take careful of, or you should watch your words, because 8th house, Saturn and Mars both are looking at the 2nd house, which talks about your speech. So your words while communicating, you have to be careful about that. Married couples may not get desired peace and harmony in your relationship. Health wise issues, you may experience fever, fatigue, body pain, which will keep you worried. Again, if you feel a little depressed, meditate, do yoga. Next sign is Cancer. For Cancer Lagna, I would say the lord of your 10th and your 5th house is getting exalted, but in conjunction in the 7th house. 7th house is about your marriage, your spouse, your business partner, your partner, and so on. There might be some problem while you're moving ahead in your career, and it's advised that any kind of argument with people should be avoided. Business people will find this period to be a little stressful, and especially if it's a new startup or a new project, then some issues with your partners also is possible. I would advise you to control your dominating nature, especially in your office. During this phase, your seniors and your subordinates might not be very happy with the way you are behaving. In your personal life, you should maintain harmony in relationship, particularly in your married life. Misunderstanding may even develop with your spouse, which may take a very ugly turn. If you are single, then you will find yourself to be very passionate and get involved with someone of the opposite sex. Okay. Health wise, it is advised that you should take proper care, as you may have stomach related issues or digestive problem. So there you have to be you also have to take special care of your spouse also, spouse health. Next sign is Leo. Now for Leo, the lord of your 4th and the 9th house is taking a transit into Capricorn sign, which is the 6th house, and it is getting exalted, but it is getting into conjunction with Saturn. You might get caught up into some legal issue, or if you're already in a legal issue, then it will be a little more of a mess. So keep away from that. Now, Mars in the sixth house is actually known as a destroyer of the enemies. So do not worry. Your enemies will not be able to bother you at all. On a career front, your performance may gradually improve in the job. Moreover, all your efforts in getting success will be appreciated. If you are a professional and you have set up a target for yourself, you will achieve with your sincere effort, and your business partner or associate will help you to go further and succeed. Financially, I would say you might go out and spend some money on luxurious thing and some gifts, electronic items or gadgets for your loved ones. In your personal life, things may remain stable, and your friends and your family will support you throughout. Health wise, I would say illness may create a situation where you need to undergo a surgery also. So it is advised to take good care of your health. I'm not trying to create fear. Once again, I'm repeating. Also take good care of your mother's health as well. Next sign is Virgo. For Virgo, Mars rules your third house and the eighth house, and now taking a transit, getting exalted, and joining Saturn in your fifth house. Fifth house talks about your love, romance, stock market, creativity, and children. So you may face challenging situation. Hence, you are required to put sincere effort in maintaining cordial relationship with your seniors and your colleague. Your if you are waiting for a promotion or an increment, that may get a little deferred, delayed. If you are into business, it's an average phase during this period. You may not achieve whatever you desired for. Long-term investments would be beneficial for you, and proper financial planning during this phase is needed. Also try to avoid taking any new risk in short-term gains. So do not try to be don't take risk in stock market. During this phase, your expenses may also rise, and you may have to spend on your children. In personal life, some relatives or neighbors may have some jealousy with you, and this is not a favorable period for your relationship, as misunderstanding can be created. Maybe you may not get a good result or a good news from your children. I mean to say, a report card or something like that. Don't get worked up. It's okay. Health wise, it seems to be a good physical and mental health would be good. Still, you must always take care of your routine, good diet, exercise, and take care of your children's health as well. Next sign is Libra. Now, for Libra, uh, I see that Lord Mars is the Lord of your second house and your seventh house. It is taking a transit, getting exalted and meeting Saturn in your fourth house. Now, fourth house talks about your mother, comforts, luxury, vehicles, property, and so on. I see that you may remain busy and in your job during this phase. You are advised to stick to your efforts if you want to receive or you want to attain growth. If you want not only growth, I would say it is a rewarding period. You may get recognition, you may get promotion, you may get increment as well. If you are into business, you may purchase a property. It could be a commercial property, or you may shift into a new house or self-owned office. So it could be either way. Financially, investing into stock market or property may not give you a favorable result during this time. So don't play too much in stock market. In fact, don't play only. In personal life, you may face disagreement and quarrels with your relatives. Difference of opinion would be there with friend circle as well. Relationship with children also may not be very cordial during this period. It is advised to adopt, it is not advised to adopt aggressive behavior towards the family because that may further destroy your relationship. Health wise, some problem with your eye, so take care of your eyes, it's important, and visit a doctor if need be. Take good care of your mother's health. Mother's health is important, don't ignore it. Next sign is Scorpio. Now, the Lord of your first house, Lagna, and your sixth house is now into the third house, getting exalted and meeting Saturn. Third house is of your siblings, documents, mass, media, communication, short travel, courage, neighbors, and so on. You are going to now accomplish all your goals with your hard work and develop the ability to strive and succeed. See, I had made a video where other transits said that things are not good for you. Now this transit is going to give you a little help, so it will balance and offset it now. Your enemies will not be able to harm you at all. It is advised not to get into any legal trouble during this period. There are chances that you may have to do a short travel for career or for your job. And this is going to be very fruitful for you. In personal life, your relationship with your brother may flourish now and remain peaceful. There would be peace and harmony in relationship even with your spouse. Financially, this period will be very good for you. Things are improving now and you will see good profit into investment done by you. Health-wise, you are getting better now. If you have been suffering for a long time, now this is getting better day by day. But you exercise regularly. Next sign is Sagittarius. For Sagittarius, the Lord of your 5th house and your 12th house shall be transiting, getting exalted, Mars meeting Saturn. Now, second house is about your family, about your wealth, about money accumulated, your speech, your words, and so on. It's also your eye, your right eye especially. You may face some property related dispute between the members of the family. Career-wise, those who are associated with MNC, like multinational companies, will be benefited, and I can see a growth in your career. Opponents and competitors may try to create some stress for you, or they may try to spoil your image, so you have to be careful about your career. Some financial losses are also seen, hence be careful when you're taking decisions regarding financial investments. Health-wise, avoid consuming unhealthy food, junk food, or else that might cause some illness. Try to eat healthy food, preferably home cooked food. Next sign is Capricorn. The Lord of your 11th house and the 4th house is now taking a transit in the Lagna, the first house, going exalted, becoming exalted and meeting Saturn. The first house tells about yourself, your self-image, your personality, your confidence, everything about you can be seen from the first house. This transit will bring some changes in your behavior, and it is possible that you may become a little aggressive in nature. You are required to remain calm, patient, and for at least this while. In your personal life, you may have some stress, and there are chances of clashes between you and your partner. Financially, this is the time to purchase new property and also carry out necessary construction work if it is still pending. You will also be spending a large part of your income and expenses would be on rise. In career, relationship with your superiors at workplace continue to be moderate. You are advised not to change your job during this period at all. You may get full support of your colleagues, your senior at your workplace, because the way you are approaching is good. Health wise, I see it will be good. Some maybe minor problems like acidity, so digestive problem would be there. Or maybe you are over exerting yourself and that may cause a little bit of fever or feverish feeling and so on. Nothing major. Next sign is Aquarius. The lord of your 10th house and your 3rd house is taking a transit, getting exalted, meeting Saturn in your 12th house. 12th house is about expenditure, isolation, hospitalization, foreign travel or foreign settlement, and salvation. So, during this period, there are chances of short travels, but there are chances that the travel will not be a successful one or fruitful. You might find a sudden change in the attitude of your colleagues towards you. Maybe you might witness some harsh statements from people. During this period, your hard work and efforts is the mantra that you should abide by. This is not the right time to seek job transfer or job changes. During this phase, there are chances that you may travel abroad. 12th house is activated for job prospect. It's not a travel for vacation. Especially if you are waiting for a opportunity for a long time. Financially, it is not advised to take any major financial decision this time, or I would say during this year only, it's not quite good. In your personal life, you may face some issues with your life partner, which may also cause some stress. Health wise, you may face issues that might hamper your progress. Rest, overall, the health is okay. Now the last sign, Pisces. The lord of your 9th house and the 2nd house is getting into the 11th house, getting exalted. Mars getting exalted and meeting Saturn in the 11th house. I have said that 11th house Mars is always good. But let's see what happens over here. 11th house talks about fulfillment of desires, achieving goals, socializing. So this period is going to be positive, very, very positive for you. Friends would be of significant, they will really be supportive. Luck will favor you now. All your difficulties would be vanishing. Career front, you might get much awaited promotion now. For business people, I would say major financial deals will now take place and you will get profit. You are likely to have an advantage in legal matters. Now I'll tell you why. Because Mars from the 11th house, as I told you, looks at the 7th and the 8th house. 8th house is the 6th house. So it's getting good aspect. Financially, this period is very favorable for you. There are chances that your past investments is now bringing good results for you. In your personal life, your love life may blossom during this period and you may spend good time with your love. Family environment will be pleasant. Some minor disagreement would be there, but that's okay. You have to remain calm and patient. Health wise, this period is very much favorable for you and your health will continue to be good. This was all for all the 12 lagnas and 12 moon rashis. If you did like this video, give it a like, click on the notification bell icon and subscribe to my channel. You have been doing, and I am so glad, I'm so happy, and from my heart, thank you so much. Thank you.